Merry Christmas, you filthy Shankerz.
Merry
I hope you're all well.
Christmas!
Welcome to episode 8 of the Shankerz podcast, coming to you live on Christmas Day, albeit it's not live because we're pre-recorded. Originally, it was just going to be me and Lee. We started recording, then we both got a little FaceTime from the tattoo golfer. Sat in his car, live on Zoom.
I'm out doing my
Bring the
Christmas
Shankerz
shopping.
together. All rocking some lovely Shankerz hats too.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All available from the tattoo golfer.
Mr. Tattoo Golfer, yeah. Drop him a DM at TTG.
When you see this
Christmas Day
podcast on Christmas Day, if you would like to go and purchase one, there will be an eBay link in the description for you to order yours.
There you go.
Oh, we're getting sophisticated now, aren't we?
Oh, all the mod cons. So, boys, end of 2019, Christmas Day. Been a bit of a whirlwind.
It has.
Hasn't it?
Who would have
started
thought this
Started
time
off
last
with
year?
individual channels. Now we've got 3 individual channels and this.
I know.
Maybe.
Up the Shankerz.
Yay!
Who would have thought this time last year we would all have a channel with over 200 subscribers each, and thank you, and we also have a third, like a fourth channel, a second one each.
Yeah.
Doing what we're doing. I never.
A lot of people would have said we shouldn't have started a channel because we weren't big enough, but I think we've done it at the right time. We're out there now, and we're growing our personal channels, and we're growing the Shankerz channel together.
Absolutely. All 4 channels should realistically grow together.
100%.
So, and I think that's part of the thinking behind getting the Shankerz channel started when we did.
So
100%.
we haven't finished yet. Hopefully, we've got something coming up this year, but we're not sure whether it's going to come out this year or next year. That's down to the other party. We're not sure whether that's going to be, this year or next. Not sure when that's coming
I
out.
imagine it would be early next year that comes out. But
Hopefully.
keep your eyes peeled on YouTube and Twitter. The likelihood is if you follow us, you already follow the person involved that we're going to be involved with in the cryptic golf event that we're talking about.
But it's not Rick Shields.
No, it's not Rick.
Now, you two went to that one without me.
Definitely not Rick. But yeah, so big things coming in 2020, 100% for the Shankerz. Obviously, we ended 2019 pretty well. We had 2 decent-sized guests on the channel, be it Andy Sullivan, the average golf fan, obviously Nordic Golf, the face of amateur golf.
Who's now living in Scotland.
Yes, gone full-time YouTube, jacked his job in, and giving it full-time YouTuber.
So,
I've got him for trying that. He's not even monetizing
good luck
his
to
video
Lloyd.
yet. He's not making any money from YouTube just yet, and for him to take that big step is mind-blowing.
Huge leap of faith, that is.
So, Lloydie Golf,
works out.
all the best of luck to you, mate.
Yeah.
And I hope it works out for you. So keep at it, lad.
Absolutely.
So I guess now it's on Christmas Day. Did you get anything for Christmas, boys? Any golfing attire for Christmas?
I've got a pair of Nike Air Max golf shoes.
Excellent.
Which I know about.
Yeah. Because it's not Christmas Day.
Some Dunlop golf balls.
You need cheap golf balls the amount you lose, to be fair.
Yeah. I know. You should just buy like 1,000 lake balls for.
I am determined to get sponsored by a golf ball company who's happy to just throw balls at me that I.
No golf ball company in the right mind would sponsor you. It cost them too much money.
You would bankrupt them in a week.
But then I might start playing better golf.
Because you're getting free golf balls.
Yeah.
Is that going to make you?
It's not the balls that are stopping you playing bad, mate. Playing well.
It is.
It's not.
It is. It is, but not the golf balls. It's your balls. Do you think they're bigger than they are?
Well, we had a little few holes practice, didn't we, Lee?
I've heard.
Last time we played, and the last few holes were a lot better.
Good.
than the other 14.
Yeah. What was the score in that match anyway?
Don't know.
I don't know. Don't matter, does it really?
I think
Golf is a better golfer than me.
I think it's fair to say there was a schooling, but we won't embarrass him by saying a number. That's fair.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
But it was big.
It was big. I hit some good shots, but again, I just let my head get to me.
You did.
It happens, mate, and we've said it time and time again. That's got to be your biggest learning point is your old mental game, mate. Because your ability's not far off.
The fact that once the match was over, we literally took time, and it was right, Owen, what club you hitting, why you hitting it, where you hitting it, what shot shape you're going to hit, and where's it going to finish. And he answered all of them, gone. Exactly where he wanted it to go. So then it was the next ball, right, what we're doing now. Well, I'm going to hit such and such, all right, and what's going to happen? He's going to go high, he's going to go low, he's going to go right, left. Well, I'm going to try and hit it in that way. Boom, there it went. You know,
a lot of it comes down for me is course management, picking the shot I want. Because I'll be honest, when I come to a shot, I'll say, right, the flag's down there, 200 yards. I'm just going to hit it towards the flag. I don't think about, right, there's a bunker on the right, so should I stay left and this, that. That's where my mental game needs to think it. And I was swinging the ball swinging the club a lot more relaxed.
Yeah.
And I was still striking the ball. I was still getting I outdrove Lee. Which isn't saying much. I didn't even try and swing the club, and I still connect. I must have hit it right on the sweet spot, and it flew. So that's where my progress is going to be focused more towards my mental game, and I don't need to try and hammer the ball every time I hit it because that's what I'm doing. If I'm 150 yards away, I'll try and cream a 9-iron when I should really just hit a nice steady 8-iron and be there.
100%. And I think that's something that all the watchers, all the viewers can learn, is you don't need to thrash at the ball. Yeah. Because slow and steady. Look at somebody like Louis Oosthuizen. That swing is just timed to perfection.
Absolutely.
And then you've got somebody like, the Chinese guy that dances around when he hits a golf ball, for example. I can't remember, but he has a little thrash in it as well.
The crazy follow through.
Yes.
One long swing.
Yeah, that's the one long swing.
You know, and look at Oosthuizen. He's won a major, and timing is perfect. To be fair, and once you master that, you won't need to start thrashing the ball anymore.
No. I realise that from the last few holes. I've just got to keep it in my head now, and when I come to a big open fairway,
he's getting arrested for dogging.
Who is?
Well, I don't need to do it. Like, I don't need to hit my drive 300 yards. I don't need to try to hit my drive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, big learning curve for me, that game. So
good.
But sometimes you need that little kick up the backside of a game to make you go, listen, I don't need to do this. I can do it a different way, and I can still get the job done.
Yeah.
If I wasn't in a rush and I didn't have to go somewhere, I probably would have gone round the front 9 again.
100%.
After them few holes, just to see if my score, I know my score would have been a lot different.
Yeah. No, that is.
That was at Marland Golf Course in Rochdale, and come summertime, that course is going to be phenomenal. So I do recommend
definitely.
We're going to go up the three of us and have a knuckle there.
100%. That front 9, even though it was quite boggy in some places, the greens were still in relatively good condition. They were all on open greens, even though they had bad weather, and the greens were good. So I'd definitely recommend trying Marland if you're close to Rochdale area. 100%.
I mean, while we're on about Marland Golf Club and promote, like giving them a mention, I don't think we do it very often in our videos. I'd literally just like to thank Finch Golf Tours for what they've done for us this year. Allowing us to come to your events, play in your events, and you know, yes, we will try and get as many people on social media as we possibly can, but the fact that you do what you do for us is
a massive help.
Yeah.
100%.
Massive
I
help.
know we've not managed to get any videos out because of the weather on the days we've played. It's not worth wrecking our camera equipment for. But next year, I guarantee every Finch Golf Tour event we attend, we're going to get footage out for you to see what they do. They are ran incredibly well.
100%. If you've not heard of them before, go and Google Finch Golf Tours, and they'll have up their up and coming events for next 2020 anyway. But we'll put a link down.
Don't Google it. We'll put the link below. Just click on the link, straight to Finch Tours. It'll tell you what you need to know.
I forgot I was on YouTube, and we have comment below, like and subscribe, and
all that malarkey.
Dislike and unsubscribe.
Yeah, if you want to do that, do that as well.
I already have. So big thank you to them.
Massive.
And also, next year, the Shankerz will be taking over a Finch Golf Tour event.
Yes, we will be.
And it will be unlike any.
It'll be something special, and it'll be a full Shankerz takeover. We will have access to the Finch Tour Instagram, Twitter account. We'll be running the entrance. We'll be running the whole day. So it will be special. It'll be a golf day like no other. 100%.
Whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're just an average golfer, a professional, we want everyone to come down to this event because we are going to make it special.
All have fun. Fun is guaranteed on our day. Absolutely.
Yeah. Fun and forfeits.
Yes.
And if you don't have fun, just get hammered.
That's it.
That too.
That's what it's all about.
True. So, silly season.
Sorry, I was just having a chocolate button.
You can lay off then.
I know, I need to.
So, silly season. New clubs coming out. Plenty of them banded around Twitter and Instagram.
Now, I want to evolve on this. I want to evolve on this conversation because I had a conversation with Owen earlier on about his dad.
Yeah.
And I think this is important that Owen tells everybody what he told me earlier on regarding the evolution of golf clubs and how just because it's new doesn't necessarily mean it's better.
Yeah.
So
we took my dad to try, because American Golf have a great deal on at the minute. I don't know if it'll be over by the time this podcast comes out, on the F8 drivers. Someone just decided to beat. On the F8 drivers, it's £169. So we took my dad to go and try them. He tried the F8, he tried the Callaway Rogue, he tried the F9. He loved the F9 and the F8. He ended up getting fitted for the F8 Plus in a stiff flex shaft. But out of the F8 and the F9, there was no difference in performance at all. The numbers he was getting from the F8, which is £169, and the F9, which is just a newer looking club, really.
And 349.
And 300. So there's nearly £100 difference in price. Yeah. And that's on sale.
Yeah.
There was no performance difference, or very, very, very little for someone like me dad. For me, this next year is going to be the hardest for golf brands to bring new, better equipment out. This is going to be the hardest year. Yeah, TaylorMade have got the drivers that the faces are too fast, so they've had to put foam in them. So what are they going to do next?
Well, I put a picture on my Instagram. I don't know if you can link it down below. Whatever, you know.
No, it's some more work for you.
But basically, I put a picture of the Cobra SZ Speed Zone, the Callaway Maverick, and the new TaylorMade. Have you seen the new TaylorMade?
No.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah. The SIM or something like that. Or SIZ,
the one that looks like the M6, but...
It looks like an M6 with an M5 at the front. That's the one. So obviously you've got all three there, and obviously there's 4 versions of the TaylorMade. They're not doing. It's just how. So I don't understand how any of the brands, to be fair, can improve on what they've just done with the
performance-wise. Looks-wise, there's a lot of people are just going to go off looks, and because it's the newer model, they're going to buy it.
And I think that's all they can do now. I think people have got wiser to market employees. I mean, TaylorMade, we've made the face illegal, so we've squirted some goo in it to make it slower. All right, mate. You change shit.
Yeah, and I think if you look at Callaway, for example, we all know I'm a Callaway fan, but they brought out the Rogue and then they brought out the Epic, and they said that, or the Epic Flash, and they said that was not going to be the override for the Rogue. So what's the Maverick then? Is that going to be an override for the Rogue that wasn't an override for the Flash?
I don't. Let's say it as it is, or I'm going to say it as it is. I don't know what the Maverick's replacing, but it looks like a budget £10 golf club. It's pissing.
Swear to God, it looks like a
worst looking Callaway golf club I've seen. I tell you what, Slazenger do better looking clubs. I'm sorry for anyone that likes Callaway. It's fucking horrible. It's awful.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like the blue and black on the new TaylorMade one.
I think the TaylorMade's a pretty club, but I'm going to be honest, the best looking driver I've seen this year is the white SZ. Not the yellow one, I don't like the yellow one. But the white one with a matte crown, it looks really, really nice.
I've got to be honest.
I'd love to design a driver, mate. If I can get on board with one of you brands, TaylorMade, Mizuno, whatever, I would love to come and help design a driver. I don't want anything for it, but I guarantee I could make you the sexiest looking driver. You put all the technology side into it, and I'll put my artist side into it. I will.
Speak to Wilson.
Wilson, I will smash a
Wilson
sick
run a
driver out for you.
The last two premium Wilson drivers that have been released. So the Titan was the first one. I can't remember what the last one was.
D7 or something.
No, the premium one.
The big red.
No, that's deep. That's going 100 years ago. Anyway, the last two premium ones that they've brought out have been designed by a competition winner.
Right.
Yeah.
Massive. Look on Rick Shield. Look on Rick's channel.
Did it. Rick did it.
Rick hosted the show
in America,
in the States. Honestly, look at it, and they designed right from sketch drawings all the way to producing the golf club. Well, it's worth looking at if you want to do something like that, mate. Genuinely.
So, Wilson Golf, if you listen to this amazing podcast, get in touch with me, and I'm happy to help.
New Wilson. Well, you can.
And I'll even game it if it's good.
Wilson Big Ginge.
Yes. The Wilson Woody.
The Wilson Woody.
I'm trying to think of what the new TaylorMade actually looks like. The TaylorMade reminds me of something. I can't think of what it actually does look like. An M5 driver with an extra little bit of metal on the top of it.
See, I think it looks like the M6 with a movable weight at the front in the speed channel.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
got
more
that coffin thing, haven't they, on the back? The coffin shape kind of thing.
With
almost,
can
you
the speed zone has as well.
Yeah.
So,
but the M6 sort of had that speed zone channel.
Yeah, right, mine, because I game the M6, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, so that sort of got the weight, speed channel, whatever you want to call it, on the back of that.
Do you remember the STX putter line that Jesper Parnevik used to use? Do you not think somebody's just whacked that on the top of it and went, that's a new design, we're going to rock with it?
It does look very much like it. They had like big rubber faces, didn't they? Big rubber. I remember them.
I think there's like some Cobra. We're talking about irons and stuff. The Cobra and that. Cobra brought the T-rail irons out, aren't they, for the big game improvement irons.
Yeah, they just look like that's full of hybrids, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like the Slazenger Big Easies from years and years ago.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
That's all they remind me of is the Slazenger Big Easies, but they got the rails on the bottom. I think that's going to be the biggest selling point for a lot of brands this year for the newer golfers.
Yeah, and realistically,
the money's.
But while we're talking about Cobra and golfers, let's talk about the Ricky irons for the established golfer.
Oh wow!
It's just golf porn.
Yeah.
Are these the ones you want, golf nuts?
Yes. Yeah. They are absolutely.
And one thing I'll give Cobra as well is, especially with this new driver, they haven't put the price up at all.
The price point is lower than anything else by 100 quid, maybe 150 quid.
And then you've got Callaway with the Maverick. I mean, that's probably going to be what?
That's going to be 450 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's like the F9 was the best-selling driver of 2019. I don't know about best performing driver.
Was it best-selling because of the price, or best-selling because of its numbers and price together?
That would be down to the individuals that bought it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I do think they need to scrap the yellow though.
I think it's
been. I quite like it.
It's their flagship colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
orange.
personally not a fan.
Cobra to me is black and orange.
Well, they do
To
orange.
me, it's black. It's always been black and yellow, even way back in the day. It was black and gold.
Is it a Cobra Limited driver, which was black and orange?
Yeah, it was the one. It was the one before the F8. I don't know if they called it the F7, but that would have been the time that you were getting into golf, though, wouldn't it? I would say.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
See, for me, because obviously me and Lee are from the same sort of era, Cobra's just always been black and gold.
Even the tour bags back in the day. I mean, Callaway's was black and white writing. Cobra's was black with the Cobra's symbol in gold with white writing underneath it.
Ultimately, back in the day, the Titleist and the Cobra bag was the same.
Similar. Well, it was very. They want it.
Really. Yeah, that's it. Just obviously Cobra branding and Titleist branding on it, but yeah.
So yeah. So if you got one of them drivers for Christmas, well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Not that it's out until next year though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well done. Well,
so they'll be out for testing early January, about January the 10th, January the 12th.
Which I am literally going to test them. I'm going to test I'm going to benchmark my Epic Flash Sub-Zero, and then I am going to test every driver that comes out after that and see if it increases smash factor, if it increases speed. Yeah, the whole lot. And I'm not interested in being paid for it. I just want to see if it does make a difference. Because one thing I can honestly say is we played Charlton Kamadi, all three of us. We've all got 3 different drivers, and we were all banging a line.
More or less every drive that we all hit.
And to be fair, that happens frequently.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you got freaky nuts down the bottom that hits it a country mile sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, there ain't a lot in it.
No. That's only because he's got arms like an ape.
Yeah, you can create some crazy clubhead speed. But going back to Owen's original point about how much has technology changed and how much benefits do you get, Crossfield and I want to say James Robinson, I think it's when they did their little bits together. They tested a load of drivers from about that 6, 7, 8 years, and I think there was an increase of 4 yards.
It's not a lot. Not a lot. And I mean, what was I watching? I was watching the PGA. I think it was the PGA on Sky, and the question was put out to somebody: "Is what can they do next?" And it's the golf ball.
Yeah, but they want to
have to start looking at the golf ball.
They want to make it like they used to, didn't they? So it doesn't fly as far.
Yeah.
They want to reduce the distance of things.
How are they going to do that?
I don't think you can.
They can't go back.
The way
you have to make every new ball illegal.
Exactly.
The way to make golf competitive again and make it more like it used to be is reduce the number of clubs in the bag.
Well, that was, I mean, one of the questions with Paul Nicholson.
Again, you ask any tour professional, when they finished a round of golf, have they used all 14 clubs? Have they chuffed?
No, they haven't. But having those 14 clubs in the bag will be a massive psychological thing. You just go down, even just by 2 to 12, that will get in their heads.
Well, comment down below how many golf clubs you think there should be out there with the professionals. Just comment down below. And we'll give her a couple of seconds.
It's like Liam did it. Liam did it on his channel, didn't he? Sorry, I'm not kissing Liam's arse before anyone jumps on the comments.
Oh my God! Get yourself out of there.
He did a vlog recently with half a set of clubs, and he had a really good score. So you don't need a full set of clubs.
I think it depends which way you look at it, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. With you having 14 clubs, you could be 180 yards away. Oh, which club do I hit? And then it messes with your head thinking, oh, I could hit that, I could hit that, I could hit that. Yeah. I think less clubs. I think 10 clubs tops for a competition.
I think 12. 12.
I think 10 or 12. I mean, obviously, like you say there, Owen, being overwhelmed by the amount of clubs in your bag. I see it when I play with my dad. It'll be 200 yards out. He's got pretty much 2 shots on most holes. And he's trying to hit a 3-wood. Like that. Hit a 6 iron. Hit a 6 iron. You're in the middle of the green and 2 putt. But because he's got all these clubs there, it just, I'm going to hit 3-wood. Everyone else would hit a 3-wood from here. So I'm going to hit a 3-wood.
I think a lot of that does come down to course management as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say drop all the approach wedges, all the gap wedges, everything like that. You've got a pitching wedge, a sand wedge, a putter, boom, there's the end of your bottom of your bag.
See, the wedges, I do think a couple of wedges are needed, me.
If you can't hit a pitching wedge, various distances, you've got to question your own abilities before you then start going, well, it's because I haven't got a 56.
But saying that, I went to driving range yesterday and I didn't hit my 56 or my 52. I was just playing with my pitching wedge, half swings and stuff like that, hitting it to the different distances.
Yeah,
they weren't the shorter distances. I weren't getting as much height as I would with my 52 or 56. But you're just judging it. It's just about judging the shot, I suppose. So yeah, you're right.
And a lot of that comes down to, if you asked our coach Stu about it, he would call it skill. And that's a skill level.
It is.
Being able to hit a 56 or a 60 degree, 50 to 90 yards, isn't a skill. Being able to control a club that does 130 yards to 50 yards is a skill.
Absolutely.
And I think as well that's another thing that plays with my head is when I'm playing a golf shot, I want the golf shot to look amazing as well. I want it to go up in the air but you don't have to make it go up in the air and do this and that.
It's
playing them low little chip and run shots, you've got more chance of getting where you need to, and you've got less risk involved as well. So that's where, again, my game plan is going to change when I'm approaching shots.
I mean, if you speak to a lot of pros will say they want to get coming into the green anyway. They want to get the ball on the green running as quick as possible rather than flying it in high
and dropping it.
When it's running, it's when
it's in the air, it's unpredictable.
That's it. You don't know where it's going to go. Whereas on the deck, it's rolling. It's under control.
Yeah.
So hence Tiger and his little rescue wood bump and runs, 3-wood.
I remember when he did that with his 3-wood out the rough.
First time, yeah.
It was
first
great
one to do it, I think, as well, wasn't he?
Well, what?
I think he was the first one to do it, wasn't he?
And then Sergio started doing it as well.
Yeah. I think a few more have done it since. I don't know what.
So, well,
you did it, didn't you, on our little random club challenge league with your driver?
Yes, you did.
And I tried to use it like a broom handle putter. In fact, I did use it like a broom handle putter.
If you've not seen that video, you need to go and check that out because that was a brilliant video.
Yeah.
We'll stick the link up here.
Yeah. More work for your league.
Yeah, this is a lot of work for me, Graham. It's all right you sat in an office.
And we're going to put an image of about here.
You got work tomorrow?
And then we got one there. And then we got one there.
Yeah, no, you got work tomorrow. There you go, then. Stay off the PlayStation, get some editing done.
Oh, PlayStation. Also, by the time you've seen this, there's probably already been a live stream out, but we're going to play on some golf games on the PlayStation and kind of do it as a podcast, but while we're playing the games. So that should be quite fun and entertaining. And with it being live, everyone can get involved while we're doing it. So, yeah, watch out for that one. Shankerz does games.
But for now, Merry Christmas to every single one of you out there.
Have a great Christmas. Thank you for your support since we've come out. Have a fantastic New Year.
Since we come out?
Since Owen come out and since we got created.
Yeah.
Have a brilliant Christmas, everyone.
Bye-bye for now.
Peace out. Thank you.
Bye.